So I was in a stigma bubble. I had that very heavy stigma that I didn't want to be judged. I was embarrassed. I didn't want nobody to know I had mental health, so I kept it all inside. And I signed up for the Warner Center. It was a few years before COVID hit, but I didn't come. And when COVID hit, I got involved in the calls that they had with different groups. So with them, the year or so that we did the calls, it broke down that stigma. It made me feel better about my mental health. It's like, hey, I can embrace myself. I can, I'm just like everybody else. It's like, I'm a normal person too, and it's just I have mental health. I didn't want to feel worse than I already did. Because of the mental health, you do feel bad. I have depression, anxiety, PTSD, and OCD. I have spondylolisthesis, spinal stenosis, degenerative disc disease, sciatica, to where I have permanent nerve damage in my right leg. So I've got loss of sensation. So it constantly feels like it's on fire, especially when it gets cold. So that's what led to being depressed, because I couldn't work anymore. And this was all before I was 50. I mean, one time the pain was just so unbearable that I thought about suicide. And right away I called my therapist and talked with him about it. And, are you sure you don't want? No, I'm just thinking, my kids brought me back to reality. They're the first ones I thought about. Because if I committed suicide, then I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to finish watching them grow up, start their new families. So I didn't want to feel worse than I already did. So that's why I put myself in a stigma bubble. The Warner Center is awesome because you get the peer support, you interact with the members, with the staff, and you don't feel like an outsider. You feel welcomed. You feel good. When I'm here, I'm relaxed. I'm comfortable. I'm happy. Since I've been coming here on a regular, I don't feel that stigma anymore. There's so many people like me with mental health, and I don't have to feel bottled up. I don't have to feel ashamed, embarrassed. It's because they all welcome you with open arms, because you do feel alone when you get your diagnosis. You do feel alone, and when you see or hear other people that, I'm just like you, it makes you feel so good. And when you leave here, you feel good. You're like walking out of here. That's how I can put it. But you walk out of here feeling good. They helped me embrace my mental illness and bring me out of that stigma. Don't let anybody's judgment interfere with your self-care, your thoughts, your way of thinking. That's just the outside, focus on you. I don't feel that embarrassment. I don't feel being judged anymore. It's like the wall is breaking down. And that's why I thank the Warner Center for it. Because if it wasn't for them, then I would still be in my stigma bubble.